Yo, what's up? We'll talk more about the Power Rangers. One of my favorite TV show series. It's up there with Doctor Who. Um, it's up there with Doctor Who. Doctor Who's also very great. I really like the 10th Doctor. Just saying, I like the 10th. Um, um, but right now we are mainly whatever. Right now we are going over the essential episodes. I had someone mention something. Now, I'm going to be going through not this one. I need this one. This is a post by up to RPM, and then RPM is not a series you have to watch. You can watch it after any of these if you really wanted to. There is a ordering. There is 2 episodes, specific episodes, that take place timeline wise before that series takes place completely. So we have for season 1, we have episode 1, 3, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Episode 26, episode 33, 34, 39, 40, 49, 50, 59, and 60 for the first season. That is all. These are essential episodes that aren't fluff and filler. I have had someone argue with me about how every episode is, because it makes the player, like, it makes the actual, like, characters better. And if you've heard my theory about Megaforce, someone brought up Dimensions in Danger. Now, I don't count it as a simulation where the powers aren't actual Power Rangers or made up powers. They're real powers, and whoever does well in this simulation that Tommy made, they get to keep the powers and be a Power Ranger. And the ones that don't, do not. That is why you see Geo return in that. That's the explanation right there. For season 2, you have episode 1, 2, and 3. That's a 3-parter. A lot of these are, like, multiple parts. Then you have 11, 12, and 13. 15, 17, 18, 27, 28, 41, 42, and 43. 44, 45, and 46. And that is season 2. That's season 2. Then you have, for season 3, we start off with the 5-parter from episode 4. Well, it's 4-parter. There we go. I'm not good at Roman numerals. Sorry. It's a 4-parter from episode 4 to 7. The Ninja Quest is what it's called. Then you have another couple parts from episode 19 to 21. that is a 3-parter, meaning you are skipping episode 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. You are skipping quite a lot. You are skipping essentially 12 episodes in between. That's a considerable amount of just fluff that you can watch if you really want to know, but I'm someone who doesn't want to have, I don't want to watch episodes that don't have anything to do with the main storyline. And I count those as episodes that don't have any real, character development. Now, a little side tangent. The person tried to use the Dino Fury, the first 3 episodes, as being, by themselves, filler episodes. Okay, first of all, episode 1 of any Power Rangers series, of a new Power Rangers series, okay? Not a returning series, like a second season, but a new set of Rangers is always a must watch. It introduces the Rangers, who is going to be the new set of Rangers, who are there going to be, and who the Rangers know, like how they know how and stuff like that. And then I said in episode 2, you see Zato teach the newer Rangers how to do the morphing sequence. That's very important because you see him training and learning how to use those abilities. And then in episode 3, you learn a little bit more about Zato and his backstory. Therefore, the first 3 episodes show quite a lot of stuff. You could say episode 2 is sort of filler, but no, I think it's important to the actual story because it shows him training and doing a lot of other things. But back on the episodes, but I just went through, I think, Ninja Quest. Yeah, I did go through that. So then we go to Zeo. We have episode 1, 2, 10, 28, 33, 34, 38, 42, and 43, 46, 47, 48, and last 50. That is considerably between, you have a good 8 episodes between episode 2 and 10 that you don't need to watch. Then between episode 10 and 28, that is a total of 18 episodes. You do not need to watch in between that. Okay? And then you go from 30, you have another 4 that you don't need to watch between 38. And they're not all but 36, they say another song in it. It's an optional, but I include it because you want to fill it out. It gives you 13 episodes in between for Zeo. There's probably other lists that add a few more things, there's Adam Rangeover's list. I don't know if I can do that, but for Zeo here it has okay, for this one here, it has 18 episodes. So, I like this list here because it says the episode list, but that's just what someone says. You can choose, and this is just a guideline, and based upon my theory, and I'm going by someone else's theory, but I'm adding my own stuff to it, basically how Megaforce is just a simulation done by Tommy because he's known to be a forgetful person and all that, and I feel that that's how that one works. Hello, Nathan. Sorry that I didn't see your thing because I'm looking at stuff at the moment. But after episode 50, you have the Turbo movie to watch, and now if you're gonna binge watch all of these series, you can skip the movie. It's not important unless you want to know how they got the powers, the turbo powers. But otherwise you can or not. But then you have in Turbo you have episode 1, 2, and 3. It's a 3-parter. Then you have episode 13. Then episode 18 and 19. Then episode 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 43, 45, not 45, 44 and 45. 44 and 45 are 2-parters titled Chase into Space. The reason Chase into Space is a important one is because it then goes into in space, which there is considerably a lot more episodes between that season of in space, because you have episode 1 and 2, which is our 2-parter. Then you have 5, and then 10, 11, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 22 is optional. Okay, I'm just going to say optional. Okay, so 19 is optional. Then you have 20 and 22. 23 is optional. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. A 2-parter again. Then 31 optional. 33 option. So 30 through 39 are optional. So 33, 39. So 33, 34, 36, 38, and 39. All optional. You don't have to watch them. But you can. Then you have 40, 41, 40, and then you have 42 and 43. If I say and, it means it's a 2-parter. Just so we can get that across. 42 and 43 is Countdown to Destruction, part 1 and 2. Then you have Lost Galaxy, which is episode 1 and 2. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12 is optional. 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, another 2-parter. 21, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 43, 43, 44, and 45. 43, 43, 44, and 45 are a 3-parter that has Journey's End. It's part 1, 2, and 3. That brings us into Lightspeed Rescue with the episodes. Now, for you guys who want to see what I'm talking about, I will put this up onto my Discord. Or something like that. I might. I don't know if I will or not, but so that you guys can look at it. But for this, you have 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 29, and 30. 37, 38, 39, and 40 for Lightspeed Rescue. Now, every new team, first off, the first episode of a new team that doesn't have like a second season is automatically a must, because it establishes the team and sometimes who the teammates know, in terms of, like, I forget the other guy's name in Dino Fury, I can't remember his name, but his mom, who has a drone, which they actually use in one of the episodes with it and stuff like that, that's actually kind of important. Now, Time Force is a little bit shorter. So you have episode 1 and 2, two-parter, 4, 12, 13, 14 and 15, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 37, 38 and 39 and 40, 3-part episode, and that is the thing for Time Force. It's probably one of the short series because, yes, it does have some implications and stuff in the series. Now, if you watch my first video, you'll see that I talk about the timeline. And when I mention the series, there is one series that you watch last, regardless. But the fact that you basically go up for, it's like further on, but in another series, you watch 2 specific episodes in between episodes because they take place together and they're kind of important for building the universe and stuff like that. And then I'll get into the modern episode. So, for Wild Force, episode 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 23, 24, and 25. If you hear me say, like, 24 and 25, you hear me say the and, automatically a 2-parter. I don't want to keep saying 2-parter. Okay? 26, 27, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, and 40. So 39 and 40. And it's 35 and 36. Okay? Now, Ninja Storm has quite a few. Now, it's shorter. I don't think it's as short as Time Force. No, Time Force is much shorter. But you have episode 1, 5, 6, and 7, a 3-parter. Then you have a 4-parter with episode 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then you have a 3-parter right after that with episode 16, 17, and 18. Then episode 19, 20. Then you have 26 and 27, 33 and 34, 37 and 38. You have 3 different back-to-back 2-part episodes, one right after the other. Now, this is where I have to come in for Dino Thunder, okay? Now, there is one thing. There are specific episodes from another series that you must watch, that series being SPD. Now, I gotta make sure I'm doing this okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as long as that has 30. Okay. Okay, so they say 36 is not important, but 36 is not that important. But 35, I would watch. So after you watch episode 34, you have to watch Wormhole. You have to watch Wormhole, okay? You gotta watch Wormhole, okay? You have to watch that before the last 4 episodes. 36 is a, kind of one. I'm not gonna keep saying all the episodes, but, you guys, I'm just gonna tell you that, the important one to watch is before that, and then you watch the episode History after Dino Thunder, okay? And the person did give me that the 2-part 15th anniversary team up from season 15 Operation Overdrive, once a Ranger. I wouldn't watch RPM and or Megaforce, and there is reason to watch 100% of Samurai. And I'll look up what episodes Bulk is in, and if they can tell me what episodes Bulk and Skull. Now, Bulk and Skull are both in the series. Skull is towards the last episode, but he watches over Skull's son. And it is important to watch the series due to that. Now, I don't know if they're in every episode, but I would mainly watch the important episodes like that, and the clash of Red Rangers with RPM Red Ranger in the episode, due to the it showing that RPM is in another dimension. Then, because this person never mentioned to me to watch, you have to watch the, I don't count Mega Force and Super Mega Force because they get a lot of information incorrect. And the theory I went off of was that Megaforce was a, I don't know. I don't know. There was probably a reason. I'm not going to argue with that reasoning. Sorry, my man. But, my theory for Megaforce is that it is a simulation done by Tommy. And Tommy has been shown to create Ranger teams like in, Dino Thunder. And I think it is a simulation. And every other series, you know something about the Rangers' parents. Even in Samurai, their parent, you know the backstory about their parents. Okay, you know about their parents. Now Trent, basically, Trent, you know about his dad being Anton Mercer. His biological parents were killed in an archaeological cave as they worked on a dig with Mercer several years before Trent moved to Reefside, like that. And you know a little bit about the parents. So that gives you a little bit of backstory. Not on all of them, but enough to know stuff about them. Let's see. Oh, and you know a little bit in Dino Charge, because you know Coda, his backstory about being a caveman. Now this series is in another dimension, but it is important to watch that series. Does not matter when you watch it, but it is an important series to watch due to the fact that the supercharge changes it from being in the main line because of the dinosaurs, and it is mentioned in Dimensions in Danger. Dimensions in Danger, about that. Now, you also know Tyler's dad, a little bit of backstory about Fury, and everything. So, stuff like that. You know a little bit about that. But you don't know literally nothing in Megaforce about their parents. About the Rangers' parents. You know nothing. Literally nothing at all. Okay? Nothing. You know nothing about their parents at all. Now, that's why I think that this series does not take place. And if you think about it, they are the exact same colors as the original Rangers. Their mentor is a giant talking head, i.e. be that human-esque, alienish, or that be robot, and they have a robot like the original Rangers, which Tommy was on. Okay? Remind you, like, let me tell you about that one. Okay? Now, we don't know anything about him at all. We really don't know anything about his parents. We don't know anything about their parents. There isn't that many, like, I know the season's pretty bad, but come on. I just don't, and it's not because I just it's partially because I dislike the series, but I do think that to explain the fact that Gia is the only, and let me mind you this, other Rangers have shown up in various episodes, like, also I'll do Power Rangers crossovers. A little more modern episodes in the crossovers, and, stuff like that, like Dimensions in Danger, which you can search up on YouTube and find the full episode. That one has 100% a better battle than the Legendary Battle does. And I feel that in Ninja Steel you have Antonio Garcia, who is the Gold Ranger, who appears as the Gold Ranger. Now, once again, in a later episode, the Poise show, Kodo comes back again. Let me remind you that. And again, later on, in Grid Connection, I think it's Grid Connection? No. Bum bum ba dum bum ba da dum bum bum pa pa pow pa 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 da da pow pa da da pa pow pow pow. I'm just looking for something here. That's all I can really find about that crossover, is that it's only Antonio. But Tommy Oliver does have the Mighty Morphin Green, but you don't see the Black Dino Ranger technically, or the Red Zeo really that much, because it's a robot recreation type thing. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the episode. It's really, really good. I actually, like, enjoyed that, and I'm gonna watch Ninja Steel. Ninja Steel seems like a good series, actually. Now, I don't count Mega Force due to it being the explanation for the theory is that it's all, and it would explain why Corinth looks different, the Lion Zord looks different, and you don't have any backstory about the parents, and why Tommy uses, there's a lot of stuff that just makes more sense done that way. And all that kind of thing, so and the reason I count Samurai is because one of the Samurai Rangers actually goes and to that dimension, and you get back Scott Turman as the RPM back and stuff like that. There's also Bulk and Skull's son in the episode and all, that you get that. So there's all that, and I think that skipping Megaforce is probably the best, because Megaforce 1 is a horrible season. And also, I just think it is what I said. And the only reason you get Gia, and the only reason Gia is there. Now, the reason I do count that is because in this, that's where that works. Because you get, basically, you get Antonio, you get Coda from being another dimension, Gamma Ranger, Operation Silver Series from RPM, you get back, so you're getting that back. So I think that it is worth watching that.